Hello. Today's affirmation are all about how to become your very own best friend. Because too often we forget that we are the most important person in our life. And it's not selfish at all, but if we just constantly put our attention outwards to others, how we can support them, we forget ourselves, we forget about our health, our emotional wealth, etc. And if we're not okay, we don't have the strength to support others. So it's a very important, maybe just a small step-by-step kind of journey we're on, but it's a very important, necessary one, because without becoming our own best friend, we can't be supporting the people that are most important to us. Okay, so you're very welcome now to some gentle affirmations to build that inner connection. And just to remind you, this time it's all about going inwards and finding that connection with yourself. Okay, to become that friend, to not be the fixer or the advisor or whatever you might be to other people, but you're your friend, and the most important of all. So this is the space to be soft to yourself, okay, to shift to that inner world inside of you, even so we might be finding things we're not too happy with, or where we need a lot of courage to address those areas. But it's good, it will feel good, and it will create space, and it will make space for new experience, new feelings. Okay, so if you're ready, you might just want to close your eyes, find a comfortable position, and listen to my voice reading out affirmations that you may want to repeat quietly in your mind. You may want to repeat them loudly. You may want to just place one hand on your chest, on your heart, on your belly, whatever feels right to you. So let's get started. So close your eyes, relax your jaw, relax your shoulders, and take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Do that a couple more times and feel how your breath is starting to find its own pace. And that's fine, whatever way that is. And your mind is still talking, it's still doing all kinds of things, but we're not trying to get it to concentrate on those affirmations. And we're starting with the ones that help us to understand why we have started creating certain patterns for us to kind of get through life, okay? So I used to speak to myself in ways I would never do to a friend. Isn't that correct? We do that often. I used to speak to myself in ways I would never do to a friend. And I see where I abandoned myself in the name of being strong. I see where I abandoned myself in the name of being strong. I'm learning to forgive myself, even for the things I judge harshly. I am learning to forgive myself, even for the things I judge harshly. I no longer hustle for my own approval. I am learning to rest in it. I no longer hustle for my own approval. I'm learning to rest in it. My needs are not a burden. They are a bridge to knowing myself. My needs are not a burden. They are a bridge to knowing myself. And I am softening the tone of my inner dialogue. I am softening the tone of my inner dialogue. And now I'm creating a safe space within, where all of me is welcome. I am now creating a soft space within where all of me is welcome. Now that you've settled and you feel a bit calmer and relaxed, for now moving on to creating affirmations that build a strong connection with ourselves so that we become our own ally. So I encourage myself the way I would a dear friend. I encourage myself the way I would a dear friend. I check in with myself, not just like a to-do list, but truly, how are you? So I check in with myself, not just like a to-do list, but truly asking, how are you? I speak gently to the parts of me that are still healing. I speak gently to the parts of me that are still healing. I am my own source of safety, care, and kindness. I am my own source of safety, care, and kindness. I celebrate my small wins. I deserve to be proud. I celebrate my small wins. I deserve to be proud. I comfort myself on hard days instead of pushing through. I comfort myself on hard days instead of pushing through. I treat my heart with tenderness, not pressure. I treat my heart with tenderness, not pressure. I am learning to enjoy my own company. I am learning to enjoy my own company. I choose to honor, not abandon myself in discomfort. I choose to honor, not abandon myself in discomfort. I protect my peace like I would protect a loved one. I protect my peace like I would protect a loved one. I am allowed to grow slowly, gently, and with grace. I am allowed to grow slowly, gently, and with grace. I have my own back, always. I have my own back, always. I give myself the presence that I give to others so often. I give myself the presence I give to others so often. I choose self-loyalty, not self-neglect. I choose self-loyalty, not self-neglect. I am becoming my best friend. I am becoming my best friend. And that changes everything. And that changes everything. So well done. Let's breathe in one last time together. Let those affirmations really sink in deeply into your inner core, into your soul, into your heart. Feel how their energy is giving you strength, motivation, inspiration, and the understanding that you are indeed the most important person to you. So you don't have to earn your own kindness. You don't have to wait to feel ready to love yourself. You can start now, imperfect, soft, and real, because you're worthy of your own friendship, just like this. And your inner world becomes lighter with every kind word that you give yourself. So look after yourself. With all my love, Astrid here for Mindful Resilience for Life.